Welcome everyone to Joe Knows. My name is Joe Simmons. It's my new show. Mainly talk about sports. I know we got the NBA 2020 season, playoffs ahead. Yes, this has been a rough year. Pandemic, Kobe Bean Bryant. Early in January, but now, as we proceed on, it seems like things are getting worse by the day. But my first topic will be talking about NBA playoffs 2020. So we got the NBA Most Valuable Player, which will be announced within the next week. I want to know everyone's thoughts about the most valuable player. Of course, I'm going with LeBronJames, who averaged a career high of 10.1 assists this year, which was the NBA best and led the league in assists for the first time in his 17th luxurious career. I feel like he could lead the league in assists every year, to be honest. Probably in rebounds as well. But, we got this big hype on Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is the rising star of the NBA. And everybody has jumped on his bandwagon. But who knows? Only Joe knows. And I say that because LeBron James is the MVP. You don't have to agree with me. But once again, as I say, Joe knows. So whatever I say, go. And if you don't like it, comment. Let me know. Everybody know the NBA is big on storylines. Storylines are built for sports because without storylines, sports wouldn't sell. So LeBron James, a kid from Akron, Ohio, who came in the league at 17 years of age, lived up to the hype of his potential of being this big NBA horizon star. And he never let the fans down. He never let the media down. And sure enough, he never let the marketing down. Yes, he has a lifetime contract deal worth $1 billion with Nike. Nobody has that. He's the only person with that type of contract. So there goes to say that Joe knows that LeBron James will be the most valuable player in the next week and a half or so. Like I said, once again, comment and let me know how you feel. My next topic is, who will win the NBA championship? My personal opinion, I think Toronto Raptors will repeat. You guys remember over 25 years ago when the Houston Rockets had the duo with Hakeem Olajuwon, who was a Hall of Famer, Kenny the Jet Smith, who was an NBA analyst for TNT. Then you had Robert Horry, who played for the Los Angeles Lakers and San Antonio Spurs, to went on to go and win 5 more championships. And then you had the supporting cast. You had so many great guys on their team. But remember, there was a 7 seed at one point. A lot of people said they weren't going to win the championship. And they won the championship as a 7 seed. I think they only won maybe 38 games, 39 games, if I'm not mistaken. So everybody thought it was a fluke. Then they came back again the next year as an 8th seed and won the NBA championship. So that goes to say Toronto Raptors, not saying that they are a 7 or 8 seed, but everybody thought it was a fluke last year based on Kawhi Leonard, who's a great player, don't take nothing away from him. They thought that because of him is the reason why they won the championship. And I disagree with that. But now this year it seemed like deja vu. But without Kawhi Leonard, Toronto Raptors are looking pretty sharp. You don't have to agree with that. You can maybe say, well, Toronto Raptors are not America's team because they are Canadian, but doesn't mean anything. They're still in the NBA. Oh, they're not going to win the championship because you got the Lakers, you have Giannis and Milwaukee, you have all these other teams. But in my opinion, Toronto will repeat as NBA champions. So basically, Toronto Raptors will win the NBA championship. Nick Nurse just got NBA Coach of the Year. I'm pretty sure that the executive is going to win the Executive of the Year because nobody expected for Toronto to do what they're doing now. Like I said, if you don't like it, you can comment on Joe Knows. You comment on my page at FitnessJoe55 on Instagram. Let me know how you feel. Get it off your chest. And another thing with the NBA. So we have this bubble. Totally love the bubble. The bubble has been amazing. It has been amazing to watch. Yes, we have no fans. So what? Yes, we have boring broadcasting at times, but so what? But we have the players. We have excitement. We get see people get dunked on. Everything. It's nothing different. It's just no fans. And it's okay with that because professional sports at one point didn't really have many fans. The fans wasn't everything in sports. It was the players that made the game at one point. So adding fans has made more excitement because you get to hear the loud crowd, you get to hear the momentum shift, especially people playing at their home venues and things like that. But I love the bubble in Orlando. Yes, this pandemic has everything kind of rattled because, you got a lot of players, especially baseball players. And I'm going to get off topic with the NBA as far as with the Major League Baseball. Yes, we had over 40 people test positive for corona, and to where they wanted to shut down baseball because of that. But why shut it down if you're going to lose a lot of money? So now it's to where as the people that are tested positive for coronavirus, they're actually allowing them to be quarantined for 12 days and then come back, get tested, then they test negative, then they make them wait an additional 7 days and then actually come back and then join their team. So baseball, they're only playing 62 games, which is like unreal because we're so used to seeing like over 300 games played in 1 year. So now they're only playing 62 games. And it's actually great. It's actually great for sports. 62 games, straight into the postseason, straight into the World Series. I look at this as a benefit for the Dodgers because the Dodgers have been literally sucked for the past 3-4 years. They actually can't get over the hump. So this might be better for the Dodgers. Get to play short reps and then go straight into the postseason. And wow, boom, Dodgers win the World Series. If you're the Dodgers and you're the Lakers, this is your best chance because if the Dodgers don't win this year, they'll never win. The Lakers, they will have action for the next 2 or 3 years. But the Dodgers, I think if the Dodgers don't win this year, they're going to break that whole team up. I think Kershaw, they're going to trade him. I don't give a damn about him being the best baseball player ever. They're going to trade him. So baseball is America's sport besides football. Besides football. I'm happy for Patrick Mahomes. Damn near $600 million contract for a lifetime deal. I've never heard of no shit like that. But that's what he got. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm still thinking about that right now. It's damn near $600 million. The kid got about 4 commercial shows. The guy just damn near gonna make $1 billion before his career is over with. And it just started. He's only 22, 23 years of age. So Kansas City, they're my favorite to win again this year. They are my favorite unless something drastically happened, but they are my favorite. I think behind them, I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys. I think Dallas has a chance. And then my third team, of course, Tom Brady with the Buccaneers. Can't count them out. But my Super Bowl prediction will be Kansas City versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I got Kansas City over Tampa Bay 24-21. That's my prediction. So that's the Super Bowl. That's the Super Bowl. And I don't see nothing different. My league MVP will be Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady will win the league MVP. I think if he went at least 12 games with Tampa Bay and they'd be like a number 1 seed, Brady will win the Most Valuable Player award. My second candidate for that, it may sound funny, Cam Newton with the Patriots. I think if they win at least 10 games, he'll be the MVP. 9 games, he'll be the MVP. If he can lead them to the playoff, have a comeback player of the year or whatever. I think Lamar Jackson, I think that was just a 1-year hype for him. I don't think he's going to be too good this year. I think he's not going to be the same explosive because he might remember Michael Vick. So I think they're going to have a defense for him this year. He won't be running the ball like that. He won't be explosive. If you guys remember Cam Newton, when he came in the league first 4 years, dude was averaging about damn near 100 yards a game rushing. And then as time went on, it slowed down for him. They start whooping his ass, and then he kind of got injured. So I see Lamar Jackson is that unless he bulk up by 40, 50 pounds, which I don't see happening. So football will be back within the next 3.5 weeks. Yes, we will have a football season this year. Back to the NBA. My first topic I was talking about, I think this bubble is going to be a traditional thing. I think people like the bubble, to be honest with you. The NBA bubble has been very intriguing this year. I actually like it. I actually think it's great for basketball because, even through all this, corona and people, losing their lives, I like how professional sports has dealt with adversity, how they dealt with the trials and tribulations of sports, of the world, society, people, just in general. I like how sports have dealt with that. It took a while to get adjusted to, but I like how they bounce back, and now you see players, getting back to loving what they wanted. And, although it's hard to be away from their families because they don't get their families sick or infected or whatever the case may be, I love how professional sports have adapted to, what's going on. And with that being said, man, yes, that's my show for today with Joe Knows with NBA. May the best team win, but LeBron James will win the MVP because Joe knows, and that's all I have to say. Go to my page, Finish Joe 55, aka Joe Knows, 'cause I know what the hell I'm talking about. That's my show for the guys for today. Thank you very much.